Driverless semi-trucks have started running regular long-haul routes in Texas. The semis from the autonomous trucking company Aurora have computers and sensors that can see for more than 4 football fields. The company is starting out with a single self-driving truck and plans to add more by the end of the year.
On this channel, my job is to keep my people updated because at first I thought there was a plan about these driverless semi-trucks doing long-haul trips for the first time. But in the words of Craig, name one person in the hood that play like that. As a truck driver, I have to let y'all know that the world is changing right before our eyes, but your job won't tell you that. And I keep telling y'all over and over and over again, these trucking companies don't give a damn about you. To them, you are just a number they can easily replace. I did so many stories of black truck drivers that was murdered inside a truck. And guess what the companies do? Instead of them helping the cops, solve what happened, they just come get their trucks, they put a new driver in it, and they act like it never happened before. I told y'all the game is cold. So you must have the same attitude when it comes to these companies. Don't put your life on the line to deliver freight. Don't take disrespect. Don't think you have to kiss ass just to keep your job, because you have to think about this. When it's time to lay you off because they want to save money and they want to make big profit, they'll lay you off with no warning. Tell me I'm lying. And then have the audacity to give you a raise so months later they can just lay you off with no warning. I'm telling you, it's a whole setup. Run the tape.
Now we're going to turn to UPS announcing layoffs for 20,000 workers and the closing of some facilities. Rebecca Jarvis is back with the big picture. Good morning again, Rebecca.
Yeah, nice to see you, Michael. And these are big job cuts coming to UPS. The company announcing that they will lay off those 20,000 workers and close a number of facilities as it dramatically reduces shipments of Amazon packages, something that's been in the works for quite some time. Like so many companies recently, though, UPS also saying it won't be able to forecast future guidance given the current macroeconomic uncertainty with tariffs. Railroad companies, trucking, airline, and shipping companies have all felt significant slowdowns recently, with U.S. companies effectively sitting on their hands waiting to see how long and how impactful President Trump's tariffs will be on their businesses. Shippers experienced this surge in traffic early in the year as U.S. businesses raced to get ahead of the tariffs and stockpile merchandise and supplies. And now we have this ongoing uncertainty. The more of it that we see, the longer it lasts, the more concerned economists are that it will lead to further job cuts at all sorts of companies. Robin.
Okay, and we're going to have more from you in just a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, Rebecca.
And I told y'all, all these people are on the same team, and they want you lost in the sauce. They don't want you to know that they, for the first time, they did a long haul trip with a driverless semi truck. They don't want you to know that. They want you lost in all these distractions. That's why I always say, in my opinion, it's time for us to be more self-reliant. But we'll get to that later on in this video. In the meantime, let's get into this article, because I told y'all the world is changing right before our eyes. And if you don't adjust, you will be left behind. And this article is by KAT.com. It was published May 2nd, 2025, 8:11 a.m. First, driverless semi-truck hits the road in Texas. The truck is equipped with a powerful computer and sensors that can see beyond the length of 4 football fields. A driverless semi-truck has officially hit a road in Texas. Aurora Innovation Inc. launched its commercial self-driving on Thursday. It will make regular customer deliveries between Dallas and Houston. The Aurora driver is an SAE L4 self-driving system that is first being deployed in long-haul trucking. It is equipped with a powerful computer and sensors that can see beyond the length of 4 football fields. Make that make sense. And you have to think about it. They always telling truck drivers, do your pre-trip. They always telling truck drivers, wear your seatbelts. They always telling truck drivers, don't text and drive. But meanwhile, they'll put a driverless truck on the road to do long haul trips. And a lot of y'all think that those cameras on the inside of your truck and the ones on the outside is for your safety. They don't give a damn about your safety. Those cameras are for those truck. They care about that truck and the data they collecting. So everything you do, you got to think about it. When you touch your phone while you driving, when you look at your phone, you can look at food, you can look at anything in your truck for too long, that red light will come on. That's not for your safety. They are collecting data to replace you. I told y'all, the game is cold. The truck is able to predict red light runners, avoiding collisions and detecting people. Before officially hitting the road for deliveries, the Aurora driver completed over 1,200 miles without a driver over a 4-year period. According to a news release from Aurora, this milestone makes it the first company to operate a commercial self-driving service with heavy-duty truck on public roads. See, I told y'all the whole time they've been collecting data. So since these companies want to play chess, we as truck drivers should play chess also. Now it's the time, since we still have time, now it's the time to start that business. Now it's the time to start creating content. And if you've been following my channel for the last 8 months, last year I was going so hard because I saw this coming. I saw the whole play coming. I always saw driverless trucks over the road. I always saw driverless trucks at truck stops. I saw the whole play coming. Matter of fact, trucking hasn't been the same since 2020. If you know, you know. You can still make money in trucking. It's still money in trucking, but you have to have a vision. You can't get lazy. You can't be out there lollygagging. You cannot get comfortable because every week the game changes. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Everyone lying to the truck drivers. Everyone stealing from the truck drivers. Everyone manipulating the truck drivers. Everyone using the truck drivers to gain profits. But I told y'all on my channel, I let nothing slide. And it's time for us to learn new skills. And yeah, look, I know you're comfortable right now. You want to drive, deliver your load, go in your bed, go in the bunk and just lay down. But no, it's time to learn new skills because I told you earlier, if you don't adapt to the world, the changes of the world, you will be left behind. So shout out to all my truck drivers. Protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your future, and be safe on that road. I'm out.
18-wheelers designed to carry all sorts of cargo, but one thing they won't be carrying is a driver. By the end of the year, Aurora tractor trailers are expected to begin cruising the highways hauling freight between Dallas and Houston. To avoid crashes, the self-driving semis outfitted with 25 sensors, including lasers, radars, and cameras. Within the next 4 years, Aurora said and its competitors expect to put thousands of these trucks on the road. But the CEO with the company touting safety demonstrated the truck's ability to weave through obstacles and avoid pedestrians.
We want to be out there with thousands or tens of thousands of trucks on the road. And to do that, we have to be safe.
A new federal safety regulation will require all the cars and trucks be equipped with automatic emergency braking or AEB systems, which use sensors to hit the brakes to avoid a crash when the driver fails to. Most new vehicles already have some of these automatic braking forms that the automakers have until 2029 to adopt with these new standards.
Bro, look at this shit, bro. Ain't nobody driving this. Ain't nobody driving this. Damn, what is he doing? Bro, I can't make this shit up. My phone fell, but look at this shit. Okay, he gotta come out and put that on. But this motherfucker has been driving himself and picking up trailers all damn day. This shit is crazy. Nobody in there, right? Watch. Watch. Nobody's in there. Nobody's in there. Nobody are in these damn trucks. When I tell you they are driving and hooking up to these trailers by themselves, this shit is crazy, man. Lord, they're gonna take all the yard mules jobs. Couldn't even get it out my damn mouth. Look at this shit.